Hello, Barmy Badger Army. Welcome to today's show. We have the lovely 80s and 90s retro collector here with us. Hello. Kaboom.
Boom.
And we have the lovely Nicholas, I've got a summer cold, Field with us. And of course I am the Badger. Welcome to today's show. Today we are going to talk about a little bit about what everyone's been up to. As you know, the format with On the Bench, we're going to talk a little bit about some bits and pieces and have an old school vlog. Nick, what have you been up to on the channel? Tell us. And what have you been up to on the comedy front as well?
Well, before we do anything else, we need to acknowledge that we are on an actual bench for the first time in ages, and we're at like Minster-on-Sea Beach.
Yes, that's right. And we're on an island.
Yes.
Yes.
Isle of Sheppey.
That's
we'll have
right.
to turn it around to give them a view of the sea.
No, that'll faff it up. But anyway, they know where we are.
But it's so pretty.
I'll do another vlog on the sea later.
Okay.
Right, so we've had some lovely times. So tell us about your comedy career, Nick.
Right, well, I'm now 38 gigs in. I did one on Zoom on Tuesday at an online networking event, and we'll spend the rest of the time. I spent the rest of the day reassuring myself that people were wetting themselves laughing, but they were on mute.
Yes. Oh,
So,
no.
There we go.
Well, let's hope that was good.
I did have one. I did get some more visible laughs last night at a place called Cuts Comedy, which is the basement area of a salon.
Ooh.
And Swaley was there as well.
Yes.
And yes, so that was gig 38, and, which was very enjoyable. I got the chance to try out a couple of bits of new material. I've got lots of bits to draw from now. So
Did you make yourself a nice suit?
No, thankfully, because I would have fried.
Ah.
And I wore my Nintendo controller t-shirt.
Oh, cool.
So
Swaley, going to these gigs is a new thing. I've been to a couple, which was fantastic. Where did I go to with you?
that one was further along in West London.
Yes, that's right, yes. And that was good fun. But what was last night like, and what was it like being at a weird place like under a salon? What was that like?
Well, it was absolutely, it reminded me a lot of the one I went to when I was in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah.
It was the best one of the three. This was the third one, but I enjoy them all because I love comedy, and I like to support Nick because he's a very supportive person. And I had a very enjoyable evening, and I'm looking forward to the 31st, I believe it is, and the next one.
The next gig will be the 39th.
Oh, 39.
No, the date though, was it
The 31st of August.
I was going to say, is this a Mandela effect thing?
Yeah.
Is there more days to the month now?
Yes.
Is my liver in my brain and my heart on the
31st.
other side of my chest?
Gig 39 will be on the 31st of this month.
Illuminati! Illuminati! There's an extra 9 days of the month! Oh my god! Help!
Please come along, guys, and support Nick, and you'll really enjoy it. It's a
Yeah,
good evening.
they will be, all the dates will be on Nick's socials, so that's always good fun. I've obviously enjoyed going when I can, and I have done a gig as well, haven't I?
I think it's still floating around on this channel somewhere, isn't it?
It is indeed. It's still floating around, so please do check out my
you'll have to
first
come and try another one
comedy
sometime.
experience. Unfortunately, I did try another time, didn't they? And they said no, they were fully booked. So
Well, that's comedy
just
gigs for you.
it's just comedy gigs for you.
Yeah.
But it's just one of these things. Swaley, have you ever done stand-up comedy?
No, I would love to. At some
I think
point.
it's something you can do because you have you have a very dry sense of
I
humour,
do.
so
have
I
a
think
good
that
sense
could
of
work.
humour, I'm afraid, and I laugh at things that you're probably not meant to laugh at, which is why I find Nick funny, because his sense of humour is similar to mine.
Indeed, it is.
And
The thing is, Nick is like, you know, one of these people where you think, oh yeah, he's all sweetness and light and lovely. You go to his comedy show, I tell you, the first time I heard all the material, it made me blush. I was like, cool, what are you doing talking about that, Nicholas, you naughty old
I think
scallywag?
that shocks a lot of people, including the host last night. She was like,
Well,
You
she
look-
wasn't expecting me to sound like this.
She said
No.
that, yeah. She said, oh, you look so sweet and innocent, and then you opened your mouth.
Don't mention anything. Remember, this is a all ages channel, so we can't really mention
Well, this is
anything
the thing.
rude.
It wasn't even necessarily everything I said. It's all in the delivery. when it
That's
comes
right.
to
It's all in the
comedy.
delivery. Yes.
So yeah, so we kind of came up with so it's just kind of it's just getting your lines in and getting the timing right.
That's right, that's right. As everyone knows what I've been up to, I am now a full-time YouTuber, hashtag scary, and everyone will have guessed that because lots of people and lots of trolls are going, unemployed scum on my videos and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, there was just one recently, I checked it, where, oh, you're unemployed. And I'm like, yeah, it's not my fault, you know. I didn't go, you know what I fancy doing today? So, you know, we have to do
People
this.
got nothing better to do than...
I know.
If you're not going to say
Yeah.
something nice, don't say
I
nothing
mean,
at all.
yeah, clearly they.
I mean, I watched some of your videos. I never saw comments like that.
No, it was just a fresh one just now.
Oh.
But the thing is, what I will say is that I don't care. You want to give me a troll toxic comment? You're boofing up the algorithm for me. Carry on, mate. Carry on. And the thing is, I love YouTube. It is my, it's my thing. I've been into it for 11 years. I was one of the first people on the platform as a serious YouTuber. I love it to bits, and it is my home. And no one taking the mic and saying anything weird is going to stop me. I've been given this opportunity to go full time until something else comes up. So I'm going to keep going with it, and we are going to continue the search for the silver plaque. If Swaley can do it, he's a great guy. He's got his silver plaque sitting on his desk. If he can do it, I can do it too. And that inspires me and pushes me
I mean,
forward.
in my opinion, you should have a silver plaque. And I mean, there's, people need to get watching. Come on, guys, get watching these films and please comment because it does help the algorithm.
That's right.
And like, and please put some positive comments because the stuff's good. And whoever's putting these stupid ones, get a life.
That's right. But yeah, honestly, I appreciate any comments. But what people have got to
Especially if
remember...
they're 7 words long. If it's 7 nice complimentary words, really helps.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, I totally ignore haters, but I do love the fact that they beef up the algorithm. And, I do not regret my situation at all. I'm always what you call like a let's make the best out of a bad situation kind of guy and push forward. There's no point being miserable, is there?
No.
So we move forward with it. There's some people, they get made unemployed, they never leave the bedroom, they get upset, they cry all day and woe is me and all that sort of stuff, and they get really depressed over it.
Hit the bottle.
Yeah, hit the bottle, do all these bad things because of what's happened. Or you could switch it round and find a positive from it, and that's what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
That's right. So this is why, if you can afford to donate via Super Chat or membership or get yourself a blooming cameo, it does help. Because, I need to prove to Viking and the haters that we can do it.
Oh,
Viking is not a hater though.
Viking is not a hater.
We love Viking.
And is Viking in any upcoming stuff you've done?
Yes, she's recently been in an episode of Tea and Talk. If you haven't seen that, do check it out. It's a 45-minute special. Me and the missus chatting about life, the world, the universe and everything. So that's perfect. So that's what I'm up to. We're currently working on Balamoran 2. We're hopefully going to film a scene today or two. And we're looking forward to seeing what happens next. Like I was saying, Nick's been in some great films recently. He's going to share that with us in a bit. Swaley has got some upcoming projects and been updating. Is it weekly or daily at the minute?
No, well, I'm going to be doing one a week from next week. And obviously, Balamoran 2 is my latest project with yourself.
Yes, that's right. He says one a week, but really it means one a day. He's addicted like me. He loves it.
Well, I've had some annual leave, so I've utilised the time. But yeah, when I'm back to work, I certainly won't be able to do that. I wish. Yeah.
It will be.
Yeah.
You watch.
But I'd like, but we need to support this man for being brave enough for doing this full time because it's not easy. And if anyone can do it, he can, guys. And if you can donate, please do because it's not easy when you're unemployed and made so for no fault of your own.
That's right.
Okay, so please
That's
do
it.
so, guys. Well, even if it's a couple of pence, whatever, it all helps.
That's
you.
it. Even if it was 40p, the lowest amount, I'd be happy.
It all helps. You,
It-
mate. And
every
your
little
cameos
helps.
are great too.
Thank you. Yes, yeah. If you want to grab yourself a cameo as well. But yeah, I really appreciate all the help, and just even if you can't afford to donate, just watch as much of the content as you can. That helps as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Swaley, what have you been up to on your channel recently?
Well, we've been going around and sort of doing a lot of boot sales, because with boot sales, I describe them as Christmas for an adult. You don't know
Yes.
what you're coming across.
That's
and
it.
You get bargains. Who doesn't love a bargain? A figure for £1. So just boot sales.
I love boot sales, and as you know, I love doing them as well.
Yes.
And everyone loves the Romford Charm. Come get your bargains. Everyone loves all that.
Yeah. So yeah, just boot sales, mate. Nothing too exciting.
But you love filming those, and you've been doing
I love
some
walking
collabs.
around to boot sales. I love the collabs with like yourself. Hopefully we can do some more of these. I'm hoping to get down here a bit more because this is beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
And,
It's beautiful.
I wish I lived here. This is great. This is yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah, good on you, mate.
That's it. And Nick, what's on the film horizon for you?
A feature film that I did called Masters and Vices is going to be coming out, I think next week, but I don't know what platforms it's going to be on as yet. I think, and so that is. So that's good. So look out for that one soon, Masters and Vices, and currently waiting on release dates for a couple of other films that I've been in, and we're here at the beach. And of course, last time I was on the beach was at Worthing when I was filming Mermaid's Curse 2, and that is out now on YouTube.
Yeah. And last time you were on the beach up here, a bit further up the road, we did Scoopful of Life, didn't we?
We did a sweet scoop of life, which is available on this very channel.
That's it. And I've actually, on the way here, ready for next time, I thought of an idea for Sweet Scoopful of Life 2, involving you and Swaley, and of course me as well. So that'll be a thing for another time. But yeah, I'm really excited with all the upcoming projects. I'm scared to death of being a full-time YouTuber, but I'm embracing it as much as possible.
Excited at the same time.
As Swaley will tell you, and Nick will tell you, I think I did something like 20 shorts yesterday, 3 vlogs, and a live, and then another live as well.
Wow. That is impressive.
I
Well done.
know, and I was like,
This guy
"Woo."
deserves the. Come on, guys, let's help him get the plaque. And please, even if it's the lowest amount of 40p, donate. Because he deserves it. Look at yesterday, 20 shorts. How many people could do that in a week?
I know, it's mental, isn't it? So we, needs must as the devil drives, as they say. Let's keep pushing forward. But a lot of people would be drained out and go, oh, I can't do any more. For me, it just keeps me thirsting for more and more and more and more and more.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
And especially to keep pushing forward after you say you've had some nasty people on your case.
Yeah,
and
I
whatnot.
know.
That again would hurt people's
I
feelings.
know some people, I've known YouTubers that are better than yourself and I and Nick,
Yeah. Well, that's
gave
not
up.
that hard, to be honest.
No, but they gave up after 1 or 2 bad comments. They're like, oh, someone was nasty
Really?
to me. Yeah, they go, oh, someone was nasty to me and blah, 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 and that's it. And I'm like, why have you done that? That's the one mistake. Trolls love it if you give up. So what do? You don't give up. That's
What makes somebody a troll? You're an intelligent guy. Because I'm curious, I want to know. I've been a victim of a troll. Many. Not many, but a couple.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't get it. And it guys, you two are intelligent.
Well,
Why do people do it?
It's just
it's
one of these
caused by
things-
any means of things. It can be driven by jealousy. It can be driven by having nothing else to do.
And of course, it's that instant dopamine hit. Not all dopamine hits are positive. You can get a dopamine hit from being mean to someone, and that's what they're doing. They're keyboard warriors who like to be mean.
And
to
every
people.
YouTuber I've spoken to, not just YouTuber, but people on set, established people that I won't name drop, they've all had this. They've all had people going out of their way to try and ruin their mental health. I don't get it. Am I stupid? I don't know.
No, you're not.
I just couldn't fathom personally sitting there and trying to hurt someone's feelings like that.
That's it.
And I was just curious as to what would drive that. And it's got to be jealousy, hasn't it?
It has, yeah, it is jealousy. They're jealous that, you know, someone's doing better than them and they're pushing harder than
And they're
them.
attacking somebody that's not. I mean, like I was trolled for doing a small little film. You've been trolled, and you know you're struggling YouTuber. I mean, surely like, we're no threat to anybody, are we?
No, they just love causing mischief. But anyway, what we'll do to end the show is we'll talk about a little bit of a lot of the stuff I like to talk about in these vlogs now is a bit about how to improve your mental health. And we're here on the beach. Number one thing is get yourself some lunch or an ice cream, get yourself a nice book, disconnect from the world and chill out and read.
Yeah.
And like I always say, if you're having trouble doing a task, cut it up into small pieces and do it all in one stage at a time. Have you got anything to do with mental health, Nick, you want to talk about?
I think every so often you have to stop and step out of what you're thinking, and you just have to kind of stop that. You know, if it's just breathing, you know, something like that. Just taking in deep breaths, and that is something that it's not going to solve everything, but it's going to stop the immediate problem.
That's right.
And I think that's because just really you have to recognise when it's happening.
That's it.
I think
And
that's,
enjoying your own company.
yeah,
That's
you know,
it, you know.
recognize it when it's happening, and yeah, because mental health problems come in many forms. They can be anger, and they can be sadness, they can be, you know, it can even be super hyper, just kind of like getting stuff, like doing lots of things at once, and you know, you just because you're trying to forget about something.
That's
so
right, yeah.
the first thing you have to do is stop, breathe, and
Work out. The gym helps, doesn't it, Nick? You were telling me.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, some people act like it's the cure, the be all, and that it will
No,
cure
there's-
everything. It won't.
No,
in the
you-
same way walks through the woods won't. It's lots of things that come
Yeah.
together
To help
you.
heal, yeah.
I mean,
What about you, Sway? Have you got any advice?
Advice. What I do. I mean, I used to be a codependent person, and because I was brought up with 5 siblings. Spending time alone for me it caused me anxiety, and I'd feel like I needed to be around people. But recently and later on in my life, I've started to enjoy my own company, and I think if you get used to that, you're on the winning path, aren't you?
Yes, they do say if you can go to the cinema on your own and sit there for 2 hours with a drink and your nachos.
Oh, I've done that loads of times.
Then yeah, you can. People do say if you can sit in the cinema on your own, you can do
I
anything.
mean, when I did it, I went and saw I can't remember. I see so many films on my own, but I did
That's
once
it.
when I went in on my own. I heard somebody say to their partner, "Oh, look at that loser. He hasn't got any friends."
No, it's nothing to do with
But
that.
no, it didn't bother me. Like you were saying earlier with the trolls, you can't let this bother you. But I did hear that. So if anybody out there wants to go and you're worried that somebody will go, call them a loser, ignore them.
You know what I'd say to them if they said that? I'll sit with you then.
Yeah, can I sit on your lap? You know, I remember heading in with my popcorn and a drink, and it was like, oh, look at that
Sometimes,
loser.
sometimes.
Billy and O mates, that's what it was.
Yeah, but there's films that you want to see that nobody else wants to see.
It's true.
Well, that's
I'm-
actually a lot of the time for me. And if
Yeah.
I watch a film, I want to watch a film. And like I've said to people, right, they're like, oh, how could you go out to a restaurant on your own? How can you go to the cinema? Well, hang on. I watch TV on my own at home. I eat on my own. So what's the difference if you're out? Don't worry about what other people think. And don't worry about idiots that are sitting there, and this is what they are, writing nasty things and trying to discourage you on
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah,
That's why I came off of Facebook, because of people like that, and I don't regret it.
Yeah, do not let anyone cause you any trouble. Righty ho, everyone. Well, that's another end for a fantastic on the bench. Big shout out to Nick. I've got a summer cold filled. Of course, the Badger and Swaley. I've got some 80s and 90s retro collecting to do.
We got me and these two guys. We're looking forward to it. We passed a huge boot sale site on the way here.
Yeah.
And we I know that you've been there recently.
Yeah.
But we want to do that. Let us know when, and we'll and you film it and put it on your channel for everybody to watch. Yeah?
I'll try my best. Right, see you all soon, everyone. Bye.
Donate.
Ah!